Yes, I. Greetings to the mighty name of Rastafari. You see it? Yeah. Today, I want to give an opinion on some of the root cause for crime and violence in the black community or the unequal treatment towards black people. See, first, I want to big up all of the subscribers them. Blessed love to all of the new subscribers them. You see it? And big respect to Major Hype. You see, yo, I one of the greatest joy when you know say I do not fame or the favor, but you know you try to contribute back to your community somewhat. Seeing one of the most talented actors in our community. Go up and recognize the thing, you know, see, because I'm boss a comment on the Rast, I love the man program, I'm boss a comment on the man pin it. Yo, it's a proud moment, major achievement. Nobody wants to say for me. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, see, but yeah, give thanks. But you see, from my observation, yeah, you see, before we were recognized as humans, are granted the basic human rights, the little human rights that we have right at the moment, you know, by world amount. Put it that way, because nothing enacting on legislation or laws. You know, see it. In most cases, you have a great uproar since George Floyd death and Black Lives Matter and things like that. You have only people within the workplace, private companies, private entities and things like that start to extend the already existing human right that was reserved for other people but not black people. Start extended to black people. Start take into considerations certain claims, that allegations and things like that that black people are making in regards to their progression and so on and so on. You know, see it? So basically there wasn't no accommodation, never set in a stone. See, we were always, and probably in enough cases, not probably, by the law, according to the law still facilitate the inhumanity towards us. You know, see, institutions, a lot of people with nefarious intent does find themselves in a certain institution so that them can enhance and further pursue them sick games. You understand what I say? And the consequence behind that is just like a slap on the wrist, like, oh, he's just miseducated, he was just misinformed, he's just wayward, he has lost his way. You get what I say? And he's moved on to another institution, probably another branch of the same institution to further, you know, you understand me? You know, see, so the laws and everything like that does not deter people from being abusive or racial towards black people. See, even in our very own Jamaica, it's you know, it's evident. See, less than 10% of the population control more than 90% of the population's wealth. See, yet still none of these people are affected by the extraordinary rate of crime and violence on the island. I mean, it's the most crime-ridden place, not just in the Caribbean, but look like in the Southern American hemisphere type of thing. You understand what I say? It just got that Achilles the other day, rage. America did it again, champion. You see it? Yet still, none of these upper echelon type of people aren't affected by this. These people are protected, you know, suburban area, Beverly Hills type way, where it's just like American or first world country standard. You see, granted the opportunity, because yeah, time after time you have 1 and 2 crimes against these type of people. See, but in a lot of cases, it wasn't meant to be the way it was. Sometimes, like it wasn't premeditated, you know. Partly, it might be premeditated, but the full extent or the full gravity might not have been premeditated to the degree, given the fact that there is no escaping. Every gunman in the garrison or from every ghetto knows say when you rob them people and hurt them people, there's no getting away with it. See? So this is where the whole thing comes in. It's easy to kill your simple little brother around the corner where you know and where you grow with and things like that, because you know less effort, if any at all, is going to put into that investigation. See? So the likelihood of you getting away scotch-free with that is quite high. See? So you perpetrate these level of wickedness span. You own a brother and not observe the facts of it, and then wait, why is this so? It's like the state that helped me to kill my own population. But if I go there and try this uptown, before me reach back downtown, them find me. Why go on? You know, see it? No. The sickness, the serial, the mentality, the blood, the lust for blood inside of some guy, the lust for the ghetto prestige. If you know, say everybody will just draw back and low and make him there at the front of the queue when the scarce and non-existent spoil a issue out in the ghetto. You will be at the front of the queue and get fame craft full first. That are the only reward. You know, see it? And the big picture, the total ramification is not being observed. How am I getting away with this? And if I go uptown, go do the same thing, which will be far more profitable. It's far more inviting to see them crime, innit? Same level of wickedness. But no man, that thing for go up there, at least on the scale that they do amongst the poor and afflicted. You see it? Cowards. Cowards. I'm an instigator, inspiring a crime and violence, get no people, no caste, no class, no race. You see it? But just show a contrast with the mentality of the so-called killers, so-called gangsters. You see it? Why if everybody in the ghetto did have a gun, you'd have find so you have enough more braver, meaningful man were willing to be far braver than enough of them. And them would have be irrelevant in that sense. You know? Them from a terrorism would have been non-existent because they themselves would have cower and tremble under the thought, say, if them knock a man door, the man there. You know what I say? Yeah. Them gunmen nowadays not look for challenge. Crime and violence in a black community goes unchallenged and punished. You know, see, no consequence. And it's more sad because our black youth them we jump and capitalize on that and claim that them grow them status as killers, stoppers. No, una drunk vultures sit down on the limb in the desert and watch the thirsty dying people them walk past. For them drop, that's them can just go start easy picking. You see it? And yeah, think about it now. You have to just own your character. You see, the thing where you can relate to the most characteristically, are you that? As I was staying at Jamaica, I'm long time, usually describe you by your nose, your mouth, whatever more prominent boy. You see, and a jankro type of thing them there. You see, so a jankro, you know? Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm not telling a lie, star. And again, the law never set up from day one, from the inception. The law was created to keep the black man and the black population in a subjugation. You know, see, it was created against him like he was the enemy. He was the one they are preparing themselves for from a revolt. And until this day, it is still that way. You know, see, even though the practitioners and the enforcers are black, especially in our community, and the only benefits or recourse from such institution is just being paid to enforce it. You know, see, because, you know, psychologically, you know, said for protect them cousin or nephew when is not a member of the club type of thing. And it only protect them for as long as they are a member of the club. You know, see it somewhat. You know, see it. And until both black and white people observe that aspect of the thing and consider some serious reformation of the whole process, you know, see it, including the consequences, because because there is no recognition in the law of the fact, yeah, because you can't talk about any other race disparagingly like you do black people and get away with it in the movies, in the songs and things like that. And it's like, okay, it's just black people talking about. You can never talk about the Jews like that. You can never talk about the Chinese like that. You know, see, regardless of our economic potency, yeah, so our economics give the rights for humanity in this lifetime, in this sphere, in this thing. You know, see? Because we don't have the economic bearings, we are not recognized as such. You know, see? So, again, the law is based on economics and was set to protect those who can possess and manipulate it. You know, see? So, you see, until we work through this thing, we work through that and get that rectified, all of this talk about equality and black equality, Black Lives Matter and all of them things, there's just a catchphrase, a money-making prospects for some guys who set up them certain things and use black people as a charity topic. See, because right across England, you know, when you, like, for instance, you travel down the motorways and things like that, and you stop for a rest stop, you stop for a break, you go in the toilet and things like that. The only type of people you see with charity as charity pictures, charity icons are black people, you know. Put them up all about in a certain little spot. Oh, help this lady, she need water, village haven't got water. Oh, girl needs Warieka and blade. They are black people. You see, the most iconic thing about black people this day is suffering. And that the West use black people as wherever you come from. And the thing about that is this is them charity how we set up these things, takes home for themselves, pockets 70% of whatever them get from the charity, whatever them collect off of the street. Red Cross takes 70% off it, say it's administration, and then from that 30%, other administration have to come from it for staff and everything going back to whoever. So by reach to them probably is a 7 or a 5%. You know, see it, and it go through correct. And it gone, that 5% got to the corrupt government. You know, see it. You know, see it. So charity don't really exists. It's all a money-making ploy for themselves. And black people has been used and is being exploited as the, you know, may I say, the clickbait. You know, see it. The purse trigger. Yeah, for themselves. You know, see, yet still, rather than looking at, make it look, again, that's the whole intent, you know. The intent is not to change or enhance or even embrace the black thing, you know, see. Because the first thing, in every case we all do, you set up some laws and legislation for protect against what is admittedly affecting or causing this issue. You know, see it. But you never hear nobody step to that. They'll admit it openly, blatantly in front of our eyes and in front of our face like we're a fool. You know, see it. Especially in other countries across the world. But all places like Jamaica that need to be defended. You know, see it. Yeah, you need to have that address. It the common law in Jamaica not set for protect poor people. You know, see it. Them now go uptown to kill them people so and get away with it. And I like them not want to do it, but them know them now get away. Them know them last strong possibility that's the last kill. Just imagine the police did exhaust some of them level of resource here in the ghetto. Same here when crime and violence go on in there. You know, see it. You can imagine the success rate in deterring these crimes from happening, you know, it will be immense. No doubt. You know, see, I have no doubt about that. You know, see, crime not persists when there is deterrent. You know, see, I mean, I just mean punishment after the crime, like preventing the crime. I don't mean that. I mean punishment after the crime, after the fact. I mean preventative measures. You know, see, because again, the way you handle and investigate the crime, that in itself is a preventative measure. The whole approach to the thing does not prevent crime from happening today in Jamaica. You know, see, yeah, it enables it and enhances it and encourages it. You know, see, I'm saying that from personal experience. You know, see, easier to get away with a crime in the ghetto 5 times over, especially amongst black people, than anywhere else. You know, see, in the said ghetto, you're at a white man or you're at somebody of a different caste, you see the level without witness or anything, because a lot of them crime that were happening to upper class people or them type of people, there was no witness either. You know, see it. But again, the high level effort that's placed into these investigations, remarkable, on par with Western policies, Western investigations, tactics and strategies. You know, see, because you have to keep the master happy though. So, you know, and in so doing, you have to wonder if the master, you know, the master is a part of it, because there has never been any observation to the non-performance in terms of investigating black crime and the high performance in terms of investigating the upper echelons of society by the same people through the same resources. You know, see. So, make we dig into that. Make we start to observe it from the level there and put them people here under pressure. The legislator them. You know, see, the lawmaker them. You know, see, there need to be stronger consequences, at least in Jamaica, for the deprivation, the dehumanization, the unequal treatment towards the people. Them. Boy, from who own into sugar estate, you know, that industry that has cast the blood, so much blood of our people, so much destruction to our people, still today, I do the same in our eyesight with our strength, and the government give the youth them so much gun down there. It's like them a try to trigger something. Anyway, me leave Uno and them with that for the moment. You know, see, more bless. Share, like and subscribe. Rastafari.